Hey guys, Dylan here, and today we're going to be covering some more comic book news. Today we're going to be talking about how the Winter Soldier is being replaced by a woman and why it might not be such a bad thing. Marvel up-and-coming Spider-Man 2099 series will introduce a new version of the classic comic characters, including the Winter Soldier. And we can see the new Winter Soldier right here. I'm going to assume she's Latina because of her tan skin and the scarf that she's wearing. I could be wrong, but I'm calling it now. I think she's Latina. So I'm not going to be too critical on the look. Besides, it doesn't really look like the Winter Soldier, but 2099 is a completely different thing and all the characters look slightly different, so I'm not going to judge too much. Let's read up on this character. The next chapter of Spider-Man 2099 will introduce a new version of the Winter Soldier. Debuting in Spider-Man 2099 Exodus #1, the Winter Soldier of 2099, also known as Winter Soldier 13, was salvaged from the black market as a child and raised on mad science, according to the House of Ideas. I'm already not liking this solely because that's really fucking vague and it doesn't sound that interesting, but let's keep giving it a chance. Seeking vengeance and rebirth, she will clash with the mysterious Cabal as she chases a new power after a Celestial falls to Earth. Detailing regarding her identity, however, will remain a mystery. So it's kind of trying to do a little bit of the Winter Soldier thing where you wonder who they are and where they came from. Coinciding with the 30th anniversary of the character who first made his official debut in 1992's Spider-Man 2099 #1, Spider-Man 2099 Exodus will be written by Steve Orlando and illustrated by Paul Fry, David Watcher, Marco Castillo, Zay Carlos, Alessandro Micola, and Kim Jacinto. And I probably said those names wrong. I am deeply sorry. It will kick off with the one-shot Spider-Man 2099 Exodus Alpha and will follow Miguel O'Hara traveling across the universe as he seeks to bring real change to his dystopian world using the power of the fallen Celestial. Which, that's an interesting idea. Miguel O'Hara's world has always sucked. 2099 has always been a hellhole. I'm really interested to see what they are going to do to try to fix it, or if fixing it is even a good idea. Along the way, he will meet future version of Loki, new members of the 2099 X-Men, and of course Winter Soldier 13. Roving around the spinner racks and trading cards of the 1990s, the world of 2099 was my first future dystopia. Its neon, haunted visions of Marvel's future close to my heart, and at the forefront of the future, fighting anyone with his name always has for the everyday folks of the future. Miguel O'Hara, Spider-Man 2099. So here, decades later, celebrating the 30th anniversary of 2099 is a dream come true. And there was never any question on who would be the face of the celebration. Your friendly, futuristic Spider-Man. And I think one of the main reasons why they're focusing on Spider-Man 29 is not only because of his anniversary, but also because he's going to be the main focus of the new Spider-Verse movie, so this might be tying into that and bringing attention to that. And for Miguel, the fight is bigger than ever, since it's the first time he's going to go toe-to-toe with one of Spider-Man's greatest villains. Let's make history together in Spider-Man 2099 Exodus, and lead the people of 2099 into a new tomorrow. The original Winter Soldier, Bucky Barnes, was created by Joe Simon and Jack Kirby, and made his first appearance in Captain America #1. He served as Cap's trusty sidekick. Yeah. We know about fucking Winter Soldier's backstory. Basically, if you want a summary of that, you know what happened with Red Hood? Yeah, basically the same thing, but with Bucky instead of Robin. I know that's insulting because Winter Soldier came first and Bucky came first, but they're really similar. So if you know one story, it's the same. Sidekick gets hurt, sidekick somewhat dies, sidekick comes back as anti-hero that's scarred and edgy. It's a really easy trope. But on to talking about what I think about this. Normally, I would be mad, and you probably expect me to be mad, but I'm not. I'm not mad. And here's my reason why I'm not mad. One of the goals that they stated is that they're trying to fix the future of 2099. So what I think that they are trying to do is they're going to take their ideas, their weird SJW ideas, and they're going to fix the future of 2099 and put all the weird SJW stuff in 2099 and leave the main canon alone. That's what could be happening here. I'm probably wrong. I'm willing to admit it. I'm probably wrong. I'm trying to be really optimistic, but I'm hoping that maybe they'll just use 2099 like a new Ultimate Marvel and put all of their new ideas, all their crazy ideas, all their replacement characters and everything over there. And here's the thing, I won't care. If they're not replacing my characters right now, I don't give a fuck. If I can read The Punisher and it's the way I want it to be, if I can read Spider-Man and it's the way I want it to be, if I can read all my series and they're the way I want them to be with the characters I want to read, I'm fine. I don't have to get Spider-Man 2099. I don't have to get Iron Man 2099 or Wolverine 2099, whatever you think of. I don't have to get it. And if your audience is real and people do want this and people love this, they'll buy the 2099 books. That way, both sides will get what they want. So if this does end up being the case, I beg people, let the 2099 universe end up like this. Just give up on 2099, focus on the main stuff. Maybe Marvel will finally learn that they can have their cake and eat it too. You can have a continuity for weird experimental SJW stuff and a safe continuity for normal everyday people to read. I think that we can both have what we want. You can have new, diverse characters, and we can have the characters we want to read and have been reading for decades. That's just my opinions. That's just my thoughts. I'm probably wrong about it. But if you guys like that discussion, if you guys like this news video, hit the like button. If you really like it, then share it around. Help people who don't even know that I make comic stuff now find this channel. If you guys want to see more content like this, then subscribe. I have a Patreon for both my main channel and my comic account, so go check those out. If you guys want to support this channel, you can back the channel's Patreon, which will get you the benefits of watching the streams that get privated. You'll get to know things before they come out. You'll get to see thumbnails early. You get a bunch of benefits over there, and you end up in the credits of the videos. And that money goes to help me directly. If you guys like that I'm making my own independent superhero that doesn't have to deal with politics, doesn't have to be weird and fucking different, then go back that. If you just want a classic superhero story, go back the Cyclone Patreon or DHT Arts. That money will go directly to my artist. I don't get any of that money. That money is being saved back to pay for more art and more comics. I'm glad for those of you guys who have liked my comic stuff. I'm going to be doing more comic reviews soon, and I'm going to be doing more comic book news and plenty of readings soon. So thank you guys for watching, and bye.